Hello everybody, welcome to this 4th Saturday update, and this is a quick look at how I store my pepper seeds. Not quite how I start them, that's another video, but this one is how I store them through the autumn and winter months. And this way you can, if you really experience a really tasty pepper or something, you can save those seeds. You might not get them very often, but this is how I can do it. Some of them I bought. This one here on the left, you've got, this was a Christmas present from my parents, and this is what they look like when they grow. We've got some chili peach habaneros, which I've put there, the cayennes and the jalapenos. I think the jalapenos are what I already have, the chilies, and there's some other sweeter varieties there, and that's what they'll look like. Over here I've got RB means red bell pepper. They're all of course going to be 21. This was a very large red Ramiro pepper from the farm shop that I got. Really nice big thing. Red chili, which is in fact jalapeno, and this is a red pointed chili, another farm shop chili. Red Scotch bonnet 21. Definitely not to be consumed on its own, sort of like with cooking and stuff. I found that out the hard way because I'm a wally. And this is the orange pepper fruits. I've got 4 very nice example of bell peppers there. This is a small, sweet, smaller than the ordinary bell pepper. And this is one I'm looking forward to, the orange Ramiro, which will be like the yellow Ramiro plant that I grew in 2020. The yellow bell peppers I've got up here, and another small yellow small. I actually did start these little small varieties last year, but I gave up on them thinking they weren't as good, which was a mistake. They did grow very fast, so these ones should actually grow really fast. And I've got 3 different unrelated yellow Ramiros this year. And I'll show you what I've got in this tub, which are my 2020 cross-pollinations. And here are these pepper seeds unpacked. I've got a little list here of the hybrids, the F1 hybrids that I've managed to do, that I suspect I've done. I'll put them in order. The top one is the red chili to the yellow Ramiro, which I've got in this jar, top left. And then the red chili to the red Ramiro I've got in the second jar. And then an orange bell pepper plant to the same red Ramiro plant in that jar there, and those are the top 3 cross-pollinations that I hope to have achieved. I'll know whether I've got the top 2 because they'll have a slight sweet and chili. That chili is a jalapeno, I suspect, from the store. 1 OB20 and 1 YR20 is in second place because that yellow Ramiro was a very nice plant, but the bell peppers 3 OB20 was a very good one as well. 5 and 6 are, now that 1A is the same as 1RC20, but the A was because I've used pollen from another seed, not from 1RC20 but from one of its siblings, so one of the seeds that came from the same fruit as that one. But it wasn't as big and strong a plant as 1RC20 was, so that's why I've put an A, just to differentiate, because I think the genetics for 1RC20 are way better, as it produced a nice big fruit, nice big plant rather, last year, as per the past videos I've done. There's 1RC20 all through the summer. These down here are 1 Red Ramiro 20 with the red chili. Again, those are the sidekick to 1RC20. Now this bottom one is an unknown 2020 bell pepper plant to another 2RC20, which is the smaller, much later red pepper plant. But as you can see, those seeds, these seeds are what you'd expect, but none of these seeds really, I don't expect any of them to be any good, so it's all an experiment. But there we go. That is how I store my pepper seeds through the autumn and winter for planting in. I'm going to start these in sort of February, maybe even late January, so that by my next update these will all be starting to grow in the airing cupboard. And then as soon as they shoot, I will get them on the light, into the light in the kitchen windowsill. And now let's go outside and have a quick look at my existing plants. Hi everybody, here we are walking around the greenhouse. Just wanted to show you the little bit of work I've done here. I've laid a bunch of old branches, sticks down to make it like a sort of a pathway. And I did a bit of work on the tree out the front, which I'll show you right at the end. And here I've put some of the branches there, make a nice little pathway. I've left this little feature here, and I put these little plants here, because this one in the middle, the comfrey plant, grew on its own, completely naturally. But I planted these water lilies here, and this is really nice, sort of like a little area for the nature to move in. Anything that likes water can maybe find this and live. Like beetles might use it as a refueling station or whatever, I don't know, we'll see. This stinging nettle patch I've decided to get rid of, and I'm going to put some white buddleia here, like 3 or 4 of the 2019 cut-ins I got, because I think it would be a nice little spot for it. And these sticks are just to keep me from getting muddy shoes. And I'll put some even here, and if I get any more I'm going to put them down in front of this extension of my pepper plant garden patch for the summer months. Speaking of seasons, we've got the winter time survivors, or should I say the winter time casualties. On this side, this is the dead side. There's not really much life left in any of these. There's a little bit of green, but they've all gone a very dark green, and even black, some of them where they've died. But there's still a little bit of life. There's that one, looks like it might make it. This one, I'm not really that bothered about it, but these summertime boss plants are not wintertime boss plants. Not like this one. This guy still, he's looking good. I'm keeping an eye on this one, and if it wilts too much like any of these others, even the second and third ones with these leaves just don't look very good. This one, Red Ramiro's sidekick here, 3A, RR20, 3RR doesn't look very good. The Red Ramiro, the boss plant, well, it's not a boss plant, it's just one I took seeds, pollen from. But this one hopefully will survive. And these others too. Well, this one, I'm definitely going to bring this one into the house if it starts to look sad, because we've still got to get through February and March, and we're probably going to have a few more frosts between now and the spring. You can see this one here has got some infection on it, on the woody part. I'm going to just leave this for now unless they all start getting that infection, but it doesn't look to be getting any worse. And that's the update for January.